can't always apologize for the fact that as America grew and grew and grew from east to west, that they took land. Now, I, for one, don't necessarily feel the need to apologize, not because I don't think it was horrible, I do. I think it was absolutely disgusting that at one point, slavery was something they debated and talked about. My father once asked me why I was not a Democrat any longer. Actually, his words were, when did you become rich enough to be a Republican? And you know what I told him? I said, you know what, Dad? When I realized what the Democrats stood for way back then, before a Republican Party was ever born, it was the Democratic Party that wanted this to be a slave nation. And then argued when a Republican Party was born to say slavery is wrong, we need to free them all, men are created equal. This is wrong, we've come up with a document, but we're not living it out. And I left that party too when I realized it was the Democratic Party that was pushing that there should be segregation all throughout America. Let's keep everybody separate. It's an oppressive nation. But I love America. Amen. This was the place my grandfather came to when faced with persecution in Sicily. Needed a place to come to be free and to raise his children. My grandfather came out here not for himself, but for the generation that would be coming after him. Listen, the founding fathers of this nation, no matter how you think about it, can I tell you what they did? They laid their lives on the line, not for themselves, but for the generation behind them. You think George Washington got anything out of it? As soon as they signed that Declaration of Independence, all of England were headhunting them. And they knew that was going to happen. They knew they were going to be headhunted all the days of their lives. But they didn't do it for them. They were dread champions that were championing a cause for something greater than themselves. It was for something that would be left to others. My grandfather's name is written on Ellis Island as he came to this nation in the early 1900s. I come from a family of immigrants, as most of us do in this church, I'm guessing. Not all, some native. I think it was wrong how the native community was treated. I can't change that. I do thank God that my grandfather had a place to come to. Because from that point on, something changed in the report line. No longer were we in oppression. My point is this. I don't want to get too historical here, but my point is this. A dread champion, those who champion the cause for the Lord in order to leave a great inheritance for others. What are we leaving behind? Listen to me. You and I have an uphill battle right now. We have an uphill battle in our nation and in the world around us. And I think God is calling us to fight. A fight that we may not see the victory on. But our kids just might. Our kids might see the victory. Are you willing to lose a fight, but yet still fight in order for the kids to get the victory? Amen. I don't want my son to inherit any more crap that this nation is living in right now. But somebody needs to stand up and say enough. We need to be a nation and a people founded on Jesus Christ. It is the one He didn't do that for himself. He did it for us. He faced the dread in order to champion a cause that you and I would inherit. Can we as Christians, regardless of our nationality or our family history, can we as Christians begin to champion that cause? And not for our blessing. In case you haven't noticed, my theme here, it ain't all about you and your blessings. Because you know what? This might be a little more stressful for us. We might have people persecuting us. But if I'm any kind of a man, if I am any kind of a man, I am willing to be persecuted so that women and children can live in the freedom of Christ, so that we can leave something behind for them. Amen? It's time to put down our self-centeredness in whatever form we're holding it in. A remote control. Darn, that was for me. Really? Pipe. Bottle.
When he says about it, I'm going to put it up.
Car keys.
If he doesn't, I'm not. We're going to
Cut down our own self-centeredness in whatever form it takes in our life. And say, Lord, I will be the great champion you called me. That I will champion the cause for the Lord in order that I would leave a great inheritance for others. And so that I inherit, Lord. May I go through the battle so others can inherit. I'm thinking God has called every one of us here tonight because each and every one of us has what it takes to be the man or woman that would go through whatever we have to go through in order for those that we love to receive an inheritance. No matter how young, no matter how old, no matter the gender, he's talking to all of us today that we would be dread champions. I just conquered the time, so hold on. Second Corinthians 11:24. You know, in the New Testament, Jesus tells us that we are blessed when we suffer persecution. 2 Corinthians 11:24 says, 5 times I received from the Jews the 40 lashes minus 1. Why did Paul receive 40 lashes minus 1 5 different times? I'm not good at math, so you can figure that one out. 40 times 5 minus 5, there's your answer. Amen? Thank you. Why did he receive those lashes? Because he wasn't afraid to preach the message to people who were afraid to hear it. That's why he got rid of it. Because they were afraid to hear it. But they still needed to hear it. And even though they may not have wanted to hear it, those that were in shouting distance or in hearing distance needed to hear it. Somebody got saved. He didn't get whipped for no reason. Somebody got saved. And you know what? In fact, let me look at it this way. Let me read it to you in a visual way, since we are looking at the life of Jeremiah, and as I talk about the life of Paul. Now, keep in mind, he's a dread champion. 5 times I received from the Jews the 40 lashes minus 1. 5 times I received the 40 lashes from the Jews minus 1. Why did he receive it? Was it for no reason at all? Was it for no reason at all that Paul received it? Could it be that part of that reason was that